Hi, my name is Andrea Charles. I decided to study the Paget Early Childhood Education because that is what I am looking into for my career. For this project, I have used lots of different things, such as popsicle sticks, straws, hot glue gun, pipe cleaners, pom pom balls, artificial flowers, and paint. The reason I chose a garden is because I believe this is a great example of how a child develops mentally and emotionally. The first example is the sensonometer stage. This stage is from 0 to 2 years old. I used a stem with a bud to represent the young age, but yet a very important part. The sensor motor stage are explorers. This age is always very curious and wanting to see, touch, taste, and hear everything. This stage is dealing with coordination and how well they use their senses in identifying things. Grammar and sentences are not yet developed and not well understood. By the end of this stage, children start to understand object permanence, which means objects still exist, even if not in their sight. For the second stage, this is called pre-operational stage. To resemble this, I used a bud, but I also added some leaves. The leaves is resembling their growth and how they are learning to express grammar and their languages more mature. This stage is giving them more memorization and understanding the difference in past and future. This puts in more room for imagination and can be involved in make-believe. Not all of their thinking is completely logic and cannot yet compare or see the difference in cause and effect. The next stage is concrete operational stage. This age is from 7 to 11. For my garden, I largened the leaves and my bud is beginning to turn into a flower. This stage, they start to demonstrate concrete reasoning and logical thinking. Children are beginning to understand external events, which means what is happening around them. All children have their own thoughts and at this stage will begin to express them and build their own beliefs and personality. They begin to realize that not everyone will agree on everything and each person is different. Children are still unable to think ahead as well at this stage. They're still needing to work on abstract thinking and hypothetically thinking. My last stage is formal operational stage. This stage, I used a full-grown flower and big leaves. This represents that the flower at the last stage of growth, this stage is ages to 11 and up. This age should be able to logically use symbols and incorporate it into math and science. Begin to learn the symbols and all the different meanings. They start to formulate hypotheses. They can begin to think about multiple variables. They will start to consider many different things. The Paget made this the last childhood development stage. The following development in adults depend on the accumulation of knowledge. The bud of the flower represents the child's brain. Each stage in life it grows and becomes more mature. It expands, just like the bloom. Therefore, this is where I chose to resemble the child's brain using a flower garden. Thank you.